What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we be looking at the top haunted places that nobody knows about because their locations are secret. Some of these places are hidden away in remote locations deep within forests or out in the middle of nowhere. Others are simply unmarked on purpose to keep people out. But one thing is for sure, if you were to stumble across any of these places, you should not go inside. Starting off in our number 10 spot, we have the Tunnel of Love. The Tunnel of Love is a train tunnel located in an unknown place in Russia. This place is considered to be one of the most haunted places in all of Russia. Visitors to this tunnel say they hear ghostly screams from the inside, but they never seem to be able to find anyone who's making them. One woman even said she was taking photos here when she suddenly felt an ice-cold hand grab her shoulder. She turned around to see a tall, thin man dressed in rags standing behind her. She tried to scream, but no sound would come out of her mouth. And that's when she realized he had put his hand over her mouth. She dropped her camera and ran as fast as she could as the man began to walk towards her. When she finally got back to the opening of the tunnel, she turned around and saw the man standing right there. He looked at her and slowly began to walk towards her. It was then that she noticed that his eyes were glowing red. She blacked out right then and there and woke up in a hospital with no memory of what had happened. In our number 9 spot today, we have the Abandoned Mental Hospital. Back in 2009, a group of urban explorers decided to venture into an abandoned mental hospital in an unknown location. While they were inside the building, they encountered some very strange things. One of the explorers was walking down a hallway when he heard the sound of footsteps behind him. He turned around, but there was nobody there. He continued to walk down the hallway when he began to hear the voice of a young girl saying, "Let's play." Then he felt something brush up against his leg. He screamed and ran out of the building, not stopping until he got to his car. When he finally calmed down, he looked over his shoulder to see if he was being followed and saw a little girl standing there staring directly at him. She was wearing a dirty nightgown and had a blank expression on her face. She stood there staring at him for a moment before she vanished into thin air. In our 8th spot today, we have the Ancient Pyramid. An unknown pyramid was discovered in an unknown location. Nobody knows how long it has been here for or why it was ever built in the first place. But it's said to be haunted by the spirit of a young woman named Isabella. Legend has it that Isabella was sacrificed by her own father in order to appease the gods. To this day, visitors to this pyramid say they hear the sound of drums coming from the inside, as well as chants in a language that nobody can understand. Some have even claimed to see the ghost of Isabella herself walking along the top of the pyramid. In our number 7 spot today, we have the Island of the Dolls. The Island of the Dolls is located in an unknown body of water in Mexico. It's said to be haunted by the ghost of a young girl who drowned many years ago. Since then, dolls have started appearing all over the island, and it is believed that they repossessed by the spirits of children who drowned while trying to retrieve them. Many people have attempted to remove the dolls from the island, but as soon as they do, more dolls seem to appear in their place. Some people believe that the only way to stop the dolls from coming is to find the ghost of the young girl and lay her to rest. But so far, nobody has been able to do this. In our 6th spot today, we have the Ancient Castle. In an unknown location in Europe stands an ancient castle that is said to be haunted by the ghosts of those who died within its walls. One of the most famous ghosts is that of a young princess who was locked in the castle's dungeon by her own father. He did this because he believed she was a witch. Visitors to the castle have reported hearing the sound of chains dragging metal moans coming from the dungeon. Some have even claimed to see the ghost of the princess herself walking along the top of the castle wall. In our 5 spot today, we have the House of the Devil. This house is located in an unknown place in the United States. It was here in 1974 that a group of Satanists performed a ritual in the basement. They intended to summon the devil himself, but things went wrong and the house was cursed. Ever since then, strange things have been happening inside of it. People report feeling an overwhelming sense of evil when they enter the house. And some have even claimed to see the ghost of a young girl who was sacrificed by the Satanists. In our 4 spot today, we have the Ghost Train. The ghost train is a train that runs on an unknown track in an unknown location. It is said to be haunted by the spirits of those who died in a train crash many years ago. People who have seen the ghost train say it looks like an old steam engine and that it makes a loud, eerie whistle. Some say they may even seen the ghosts of passengers who died in the crash sitting inside of the train. In our know 3 spot today, we have the Cemetery of Lost Souls. This cemetery is located in an unknown place, and it is said to be haunted by the ghosts of those who died in an unknown event. People who have visited the cemetery say they feel an overwhelming sense of sadness and despair. Some have even claimed to see the ghosts of those buried here wandering around the cemetery at night. In our know 2 spot today, we have the Forest of Shadows. This forest is located in an unknown place, and it is said to be haunted by the spirits of those who died in an unknown event. People who have entered the forest say they feel like they were being watched, and some have even claimed to see the ghosts of those who died here walking among the trees. In our know 1 spot today, we have the Abandoned Asylum. This asylum is located in an unknown place, and it is said to be haunted by the ghosts of those who died here. People who have entered the asylum say they hear screams and laughter echoing through the halls. Some have even claimed to see the ghosts of patients and staff members wandering around the building. Alright guys, that has been our list for today. Thank you all so much for checking it out. I've been your host today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!